This is Washington Pro Carpet Cleaning, and you're here for another carpet cleaning review. Today I am going to be cleaning this beautiful home down here. It is in Belfair, Washington, and it sits right off of Trails End Lake. And it is a beautiful lake. I used to live not too far down the road, Mason County Lake, and I used to come over to this small lake with my little bass boat and go out, and I did really good under the docks on the homes. The biggest bass I caught was a 6-pounder, and I was just catching and releasing, but the person that owned the home came running out. He saw me catch it under his dock. I thought I was in trouble, but he couldn't believe it. He said he'd been trying to catch that bass for about 8 years. And I pitched a little frog in there, a popping frog, and I popped it along the water, and he just grabbed it. So, good times here. Anyways, the carpets here are still in pretty good shape. I cleaned it not too long ago. He had some renters in this house, and it certainly looks like they took their shoes off and did a good job of maintaining the carpets. Maybe even had them clean themselves at some point while they were renting. I don't know. I don't have a history of it, but this is a bedroom with a sliding door right out to the deck. You can see the water. And again, looks in pretty good shape. I mean, you could see a little bit of dirt and wear, but overall, everything looks clean. The floors, the bathroom, even the tile in here looks like they cleaned it, so it's not going to need any work on the wood or tile. And the stairs, there's the washer and dryer area there. The stairs are done with more of a commercial style carpet, and there's a little bit of debris and stuff on the stairs that sometimes people don't take the time to really vacuum the stairs because it can be a little bit cumbersome if you have a vacuum that you have to kind of pull around with the hand tool. Then upstairs here, same type of carpet, and he put an additional room back there. We'll see it in a minute. Nice views out this upper level as well. Absolutely gorgeous. There are a few rust stains, and I remember some type of metal furniture there. And I know the last time I did it, I put some blocks underneath there, some tinfoil squares, so possibly they did a self-cleaning with a little Bissell or something, who knows, and kind of overwet the carpet and set everything back. But we'll take care of that. And then this little additional room they added on, it's being painted, all set up. And it's got views and a kind of a slanted tight quarters on the ceiling, but we can still get back in there, no problem. And this is really a cool little window. Looks right down on the family room. Pretty cool. So I think the method of choice for today's cleaning, since it's not really bad, will be a low moisture cleaning with the Oreck Orbital. We'll get some vacuuming done. That's really important when you do a low moisture cleaning. Get all the dry soil out. There's the Kirby. And here we go. I'm using a neutral pH formula or product. And if anybody's interested in knowing the vendor where you can get the product that I used, I'm more than happy to share that information with you. It is called O2 MUS Prime, and just put a comment if you're interested, and I'll put a link in there where you can get the product. But what the product does, since I vacuumed, and I vacuum both directions, I get all the dry soil out, everything off the carpet, and then I pre-spray, just misting all over the surface of the carpet. The product goes in, and actually it's a soil suspension where it kind of removes the dirt and lifts it away from the fiber, so that when I come through with the orbiting pad, excuse me, it's actually, since it's doing an orbital motion, it is spinning kind of oblong there, and it's getting all sides of the fiber, and that helps get it clean. I usually go forward and back, and then sometimes sideways depending on it, but it really rejuvenates the carpet. I mean, it puts the sheen in the carpet again, and the motion is just pulling everything back up so that the fibers are nice and not matted down and fluffy. I really like this process. Some guys use a bigger machine, which is a 175, or there's different types, and I don't really offer this other than for a maintenance clean. I've got a lot of clients that I steam clean the house once a year, and about every 3 months I go out and vacuum real good and then do this method on it. So it's available if you're interested. If your carpets are heavily soiled, I would recommend we definitely steam clean them first, and then we can do the treatments like that. On the stairs, I'm using a 6-inch polisher, and I've already gone through and sprayed them, agitated with a rolling brush that I use. And then now what I do is I put a wool pad on first, and then I put a microfiber pad on over the top of that. And so what that does is the microfiber actually cleans in between all the lines, gets all the debris out, and it breaks down all the soil on the bull nose, gets all that looking clean. And you could see the white specks in the carpet just really coming out nice. And the reason for the wool underneath is it actually absorbs more moisture that way. I found in doing stairs the other way with just the microfiber one on there, it got too wet and would break down and not pick up as much dirt, so I had to change it more often. But here the wool actually absorbs underneath all the moisture, which is fantastic. So, and again, this lets you get the front surface and everything, and even the corners on the lower stair. The little corner was really had a lot of buildup on it, and even when I brushed it, it was a little difficult. So I put a little extra spray on there, and there you go. It was just coming right out. So, and this is a method, like I said, if you're interested, if you're watching the video and you want to get on a maintenance program, I have a few clients over the years that will actually do this. Once a year I go out and I do a deep cleaning and steam clean it real good, and I use a polymer form of Scotch Guard protection that is applied so that the carpets are protected. And then about every 3 months, some clients every 6 months, so once in between the annual cleaning, we'll come out and we'll condition the carpets this way and do a low moisture. The great thing about this is there's tenants that are going to be moving in here, and rather than doing a steam clean and having to put down the air dryers or some fans, and it usually takes anywhere from, depending on the carpet, 4 to, I would say, 12 hours max on the steam cleaning that I've been doing. We're up in the Northwest where there's a lot of humidity in the winter, so definitely air circulation. No heat. Heat does not dry carpet, guys. Heat puts more moisture in the air, and the hot, steamy water is already creating a lot of humidity while I'm cleaning. That is when we're doing the steam cleaning. But this one, yeah, it dries in about an hour. I use it on a lot of my commercial offices, and really like the method. I do it at my own home. I deep clean once a year, steam clean, and then you see how fluffy and nice and light the carpet is. It's just phenomenal. I'm gonna come in and rake it, and I'll probably rake just some triangles in it since the new tenants are coming in. Most people see triangles and they automatically think it's been cleaned, so I'll probably do that rather than leave these swirlies. But anyway, what I was saying is I do my house every 3 months with this machine, and once a year steam clean it. Anything more is, with the amount of people at my home, is just overkill. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed posting them, and I look forward to hearing from anyone who's interested in having their carpets cleaned, or if you have questions, I can give you some helpful tips. In the meantime, God bless.